Welcome to this tutorial by Your Computer Lady on how to use My Documents in Windows XP to organize and manage your files. Why is this your best option? You can access My Documents from any software program on your computer. You can create folders and subfolders for organizing your files. If you know all of your files are in My Documents, you can back up that folder and have confidence that you've protected all of your files. Let's discuss first how to view My Documents. The easiest method is to go to the Start button on your taskbar, right-click, and select Explore. The left panel shows you everything that's on your computer. Here's the desktop, my C hard drive. Underneath the hard drive are the different pieces of that, such as all my program files or windows. I can even see my DVD drive. If I see a folder that has a plus mark next to it, I know that there are subfolders. To see them, I'm going to left click on that plus mark. The folder will expand to show me all of the subfolders. If a subfolder has a plus mark next to it, I can left click and open its subfolders. Then I can keep expanding the folders until I get to the end of the path. If I want to collapse those folders, I'm going to left click on the minus sign. It will collapse my list. Now to open a folder is different. I'm going to double click on the folder. I can see my subfolders here on the left hand panel, but more importantly on the right hand panel I can actually see all of my subfolders and any loose files that are in that folder. And notice that I can see different types of files. Here's an Excel file. Here's a Word 2007 document. Here's a Word 2003 document. Here's a PDF file. So from within My Documents in Explorer, I can see everything. So the advantage is that I can see all the pieces of my computer, I can see all of my files, and I can see all types of files. Now let's look at how to create a new folder. I'm going to select My Documents, go to File on the menu bar, New, and Folder. On the right hand panel I get a new icon for a folder, and I get to name that folder. I'm going to press the Enter key to complete my action. Now, if you need to rename that folder, let's say I made a typo or I decided I wanted to give it a different name, I can right-click on the icon, select Rename. Now I can type in the new name that I want to use. Press Enter to complete the action. If you want to create a subfolder, the process is the same. The only thing that changes is my starting point. So on the left-hand panel, I'm going to scroll down until I can see my New Tutorials folder. I'm going to select that as my starting point. Go to File on the menu bar, New, and Folder. Now I get a new subfolder under Tutorials. So I'm going to name this Subfolder 1. Press the Enter key to complete my action. You can create as many folders and subfolders as you need to organize your files. Set them up in whatever method is logical to you. I set everything up by client, by project. You may want to set up folders by product or by person or by city. Use whatever sorting system makes sense to you. Don't get too carried away and create too many files and subfolders. You're trying to organize yourself, not really micromanage. So use discretion. Once you have your folders set up, you're ready to move files into those folders. Let's look at how to do that. I'm going to go up to My Documents. I'm going to double click to open the folder. I'm going to scroll down to where I can see my loose files. Now, on the left-hand panel, I'm going to scroll down until I see the folder where I want to store these files. I'm going to click on the plus mark to expand that so that I can see my subfolder. Now I'm going to select one of the files. I'm going to left click anywhere in the selected area, left click and drag over to the left until my destination folder is highlighted. Subfolder 1 is now highlighted. I'm going to let go of the left mouse button. The file moves out of my documents. If I double click on subfolder, there's my file. Now let's do that again. I'm going to double click on my documents so that I open that folder up. Now I can see my loose files. On the left hand side, I'm going to scroll down to where I can see the folder that I want to store these files in. I'm going to select files. Now you can select one file or multiples, it doesn't matter. You can put your cursor anywhere in the blue or the selected area. Left click, drag until the tutorials folder is highlighted or selected. That's my destination. Once it's highlighted, I'm going to let go of the left mouse button. The files move out of my documents and into the tutorials folder. So I can move everything around and store it as they need to be stored. You can also use Explorer and My Documents to help delete old files and folders to keep your hard drive clean. So if I double click on a folder to open it up, I can look at those files, select a file that I want to delete. I'm going to right click on it, press the delete option. I'm going to say yes to this confirmation message. The file's deleted. If I want to delete a folder, I'm going to right click on that folder icon, choose delete, say yes to the confirmation message, and that file is now deleted. Be sure that you do backups before you do any deleting to make sure you don't lose any files or folders. Let's take a look at how to create a new file and save it directly into My Documents. The process is the same regardless of which piece of software you're using. I'm just going to use Word. So I'm going to create a new folder, or new file, I'm sorry. So I'm going to type in my information, go to File, Save As. In the Save As window, I'm going to use the shortcut to get to My Documents. Here in the main window, I'm going to scroll down until I can see the folder that I want to use. I'm going to double click to open that folder. I'm going to double click to open the subfolder. Notice it says Save in Subfolder 1, so there's my confirmation that I'm in the right spot. Now I can name my file and click the Save button. If you know you're saving all your documents in My Documents, it's easy to find them again. So if I'm in Word and I want to find that document, I can go to File, Open, use the shortcut to get to My Documents, scroll down until I see the folder, and I'm going to recognize that because I set up a logical filing system. Double click to open the folder, double click to open the subfolder, there's my file. So it's a good way to help you locate documents instead of doing a lot of searching and wandering around looking for them. Very advantageous for you. Thank you for joining me for this tutorial about using My Documents. If you have additional questions, please contact Your Computer Lady.